Other Amendment Act 2022, which formally recognized the Darlong community as a separate scheduled tribes. This constitutional recognition is a recognition of the self-respect, self-identity, and cultural dignity of the Darlong community. Since the year 2022, Darlong Tharlok has acquired a new meaning and dimension. It is no longer only a festival of tradition, it has now become a festival celebrated on a broader state-level platform. This festival is now included in the annual calendar of the events of ICA department. Brothers and sisters, various initiatives are being undertaken for tribal development, covering economic, cultural, administrative, and other related sectors, and these efforts are ongoing. In the state budget, particularly in the departments of education, health, fisheries, animal husbandry, and tribal welfare, developmental schemes are being implemented in the close connection with tribal communities. As per revised estimate of 2024-25, the total state budget stands at 30,296 crore. Excluding salary, allowances, pensions, and interest payment, the total development expenditure amounts to 17,014 crore, out of which 6,645 crore has been spent exclusively on tribal area development. This is approximately 39.06%. As part of this process, an allocation of 7,149 crore has been made for 2025-26, which is nearly about 40%, maybe more. In addition to budgetary provisions, substantial expenditure is also being incurred for tribal area development through funds like Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, sourced from the NABARD. Besides this, several external aided projects are being implemented, most of which are located in tribal dominated areas, creating multiple opportunities to improve quality of life of tribal communities. Many national highways are being constructed across the state, most of which pass through tribal inhabited regions. For land acquisition, the highest compensation is being paid to tribal communities. As a result, alongside infrastructure development, the socio-economic condition of tribal people also improve. Apart from these major projects, several department-specific schemes have been introduced exclusively for tribal brothers and states and sisters. In addition to statutory provision, the Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council is provided with significant enhanced financial support, not only through the TTADC, but almost every department of the state government is actively implementing budgetary works in tribal dominating areas. We have also this another project that is in the forest region, element project. We have already borrowed about 1,700 crore. That is also for the development of the tribal peoples. The state government is making dedicated and continuous efforts for the overall socio-economic development of tribal communities, ensuring effective implementation of welfare schemes, honoring history and identity of the tribal community. As a mark of respect to the Maharaja, the Agartala Airport has been renamed, already you know about it, as Maharaja Bir Vikram Kishore Airport. A full-length statue of Maharaja Bir Vikram Kishore has also been installed at the airport. At the heart of Agartala city at Kamanchomoni, a statue of Maharaja Bir Vikram Manikya Bahadur has been installed. The birth anniversary of Maharaja, 19th August, has been declared a government holiday. 12 tribal-dominated blocks in the state have been declared as aspirational blocks with special focus on education, connectivity, and improvement of living standards. We gave about more, alongside the budget, we give extra 10% allocation for development of those areas. The traditional tribal attire, Risha, then Pachra, then our pineapples, have received national international GI tag recognition. Between 2019 and 24, seven members of tribal communities have been honored with a Padma Shri award on the recommendation by the state government. You must be knowing that Thanga Darlong also have received out of them. The social pension for tribal community heads have been increased from 2,000 to 5,000 without any capping. Several hills and places have been officially renamed to reflect traditional tribal names, restoring historical identity. On 16th January 2020, the long pending issue of Bru Riang refugees lasting 23 years was resolved through a historic agreement signed between the Government of India, Government of Tripura and Government of Mizoram and Bru representatives. On 4th September 2024, in the presence of our Honorable Union Home Minister Sri Amit Shah, a tripartite agreement was signed in New Delhi. On 24th September 2024, members of the NLFT and ATTF formally surrendered with arms. To ensure effective implementation of tribal welfare works, dedicated officers have been assigned at both district and subdivisional levels. In every district, TCS ranked district tribal welfare officer. In every subdivision, a subdivisional tribal welfare officer have been appointed to oversee projects meant exclusively for tribal communities. 84 Bonodhan Bikash Kendras have been established across the state. Collection and value addition of forest produces such as broom, grass, amla, tamarind and medicinal plants are promoted. Under the World Bank, this assisted Tripura Rural Economic Growth and Service Delivery Project, that is TRESP. About 1,400 crore is being invested for improving education, connectivity and livelihoods in tribal blocks. Under special livelihood package, 1,316 families have received income generation support and 100 market sheds have been constructed. Under the Chief Minister's Tribal Development Scheme, 9,326 beneficiaries have received 25,000 each, amounting to a total expenditure of over 23 crores. Under the Chief Minister's Tribal Women Entrepreneurship Development Programs, around 20,000 tribal women artisans have been covered through free yarn distribution. Each artisan received 1.25 kg of yarn free of cost, valued at approximately rupees 887 per kg. 3 new degree college tribal hostels have been made operational. Tribal hostel boarding allowances has been increased from rupees 55 to 80 per day, benefiting over 34,000 tribal students. Pre-matric scholarship for class 6 to 8 have been increased from rupees 400 to 1,000 annually. Free textbooks, merit awards and coaching support are routinely have been provided. In 2024-25 alone, over 1.06 lakh tribal students benefited from scholarship, textbooks and hostel facilities. Smart classrooms have been introduced in government-run tribal hostels. 29 new hostels have been constructed for tribals and 44 tribal schools are under construction. You know about Ekolobya Model Residential School. 21 schools have been approved and 12 schools have been made operational. 2,475 students are currently enrolled. 6 schools undergoing construction are expected to be completed by March 2026. About over 10,380 tribal students will benefit from this school setup. Already when I went to Delhi a few days back, I already placed the demand for more 15 this EMRS in Tripura, and as because there are some guidelines, so I already told them to consider or to establish this EMRS in Tripura. So far the sports and culture is concerned, already we have made 2 synthetic football turfs and 1 more is under construction. State level tribal hostel football tournaments are being organized. As you know, that drug menace is everywhere, particularly in tribal areas. So we have already have given one slogan: "The football is game, drugs are shame." Chief Minister's Tribal Development Mission. In that, solar power and water purification systems are going to be installed in 50 hostels. The mission was launched in November 2023, focusing on education, health, sanitation, drinking water, and livelihood. In PM Janamon and PVTG development under PM Janamon, 65,840 families in 1,263, particularly these vulnerable tribal groups, habitations are being provided with housing, water, electricity, roads, mobile connectivity, education, healthcare at 322 crore has been spent in 2024-25 alone. Thousands of houses, Anganwadi centers, roads, solar electrification units, and community hubs have been completed. Tribal communities are not merely a section of the society, they are the foundation of our culture and identity. The state government has accorded the highest priority to tribal welfare and remains committed to protecting their rights, land, dignity, and heritage while ensuring the development reaches every house. In essence, the Darlong community is a vibrant tribal group from Tripura that has successfully achieved significant recognition, allowing them to preserve and promote their unique cultural heritage. I wish this state-level Darlong, this Tharluk Kut 2026, a big grand success. Let's all remain united to make a new Tripura. Thank you.
You're sinking